the recording and share my screen. All right, give me one more second. All right, it should be coming up, and I will ask you 30 seconds, 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7. My computer's slow. Okay, Deanna, can you see the ARIIX live?
I can.
Beautiful. Okay, my name is Rick Redford. I'm the host of this call as well as the other calls that we have during the week. It's my honor to be with you. And just one thing. So, ARIIX Awards. This is because we have to be digital this year, and it's hard to get together for everybody in a convention style. I know we had our Dallas event, but it was only attended by, well, I say a handful, even though it was 400 plus, but we're having a virtual red carpet event. Look at this date, but we may need to adjust it because one of our top groups is having a training that weekend. I want to be sensitive to that. Put this on your calendar for now in pencil. We will update you over the next 24 hours. It will be noon. It might be the 24th. So just saying, we want to be able to accommodate everybody, and they are an important part of our team. So just letting you know that this is going to be awesome. Please, please, please attend. We want everybody that's going to be given awards. That's going to be given awards. I'm starting to sound like Central Utah. Please wear tuxedos or dress up or be, look good. Look good. You look good in it all the time, but you know what I mean. All right. This is so unusual and exciting that for the month of October on loyalty shopping, rarely ever you're going to see optimals on loyalty shopping. What a great time to boost your immune system. If you have not taken this incredible core nutrition called Optimal V and Optimal M, this is your opportunity on loyalty only for the month of October. Yay. Also, probiotics. Those of you who were on ARIIX Live last week, you heard Dr. Ginger. It's posted on the North American Corporate Facebook page. Please, 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 if you aren't taking this, I have noticed a massive difference in my own gut health in the last 2 weeks since I've been taking this every day. So personal validation of this. I know Deanna is a big fan. Those of you who have heard her presented along with Dr. Pena at the Dallas event. This is an incredible product. One of the few products that's going to be 10 times better than anything out there, but equal to the most competitive price. It really is an incredible product. So if you haven't had a chance to order that, also the launch of Lucim. So in North America, we went live with Lucim on October 1st. The global launch of this incredible line is October 15th. All of the assets, the collateral materials, the video, the launch video will be going live a week from today. It is fantastic. I mean, it's one of the best videos I've ever seen. We will win awards. When I say we, I mean that collectively, but those who produced it did an incredible job. You will love it. You'll want to share it. Look for that a week from today. Lucim will be globally launched, but you were some of the first. So take advantage of it. Some of the before and afters, if you have not seen Valerie St. Jacques before and after only a few days of use, unbelievable around her eyes and her neck. If you haven't seen it, go find her on Facebook. If you need to know who she is, text me, send me an email. I'll link you to her Facebook page. It's incredible. Also, tonight you're going to learn more about it. During this month, we are running this as an extended special. During September, we did this. Deanna said, one of the few times I've actually been a step ahead of her, so that's always good. But she said to me, you know what, it's back to school. I'd like to come on ARIIX Live and talk about home detox. It's such a perfect time for this. Have you thought about running a special? I said, yes, the whole month of September we did, but we can extend it through October so you can hear from her tonight talking about it. So that's not a cue for you, Deanna. I'm just saying, I'm setting you up for a little bit. So that is the loyalty price for both the 1-pack and the 5-pack. Makes it incredibly competitive. So you'll hear more about it tonight. Also, Monday afternoons at 3 p.m., Robert Allen. Christine dubbed him Dr. Allen today. So Robert, if you're listening, you're now a doctor. Congratulations. And every Monday afternoon at 3 o'clock p.m. is the ARIIX Success with our Chief Mindset Officer. It is a fantastic call. If you haven't been joining it, please do. Well worth it. All right, my favorite part, we get to recognize people for their achievements. Team lead, and I'm going to go back to this. So team lead, again, is the first step on the journey. It is an incredibly important first step. Please, please, please give your props to those who have achieved team lead and senior team lead and supervisor and on. It's not just the higher titles that we celebrate, because in order to get to those titles, you have to pass through team lead. So Sue Yee from California, Chris Yee from California, Sherry Cardona from California, Gianna Gray from Texas, Frank Luke from Iowa, Mary Bowling from Tennessee, Jade Ronk from South Dakota, Niger Talton from California, Robin Laster from North Carolina, Sean Nakamoto from Hawaii, Yvette Trinkle from Florida, Gustavo Roca from Colorado, Lenoy Case from Oregon, Brian Brandt from Colorado, Edra Westmoreland from Alabama, and Queenie McCartney from Louisiana. And from Canada, Valerie Thompson from Ontario, and Ada Chang from Ontario. Let's hear it for our new team leads. Congratulations. Awesome. Please applaud. This is a big deal. New senior team leads. Step 2 in the process, Christy Sasser from Alabama, Delna Dillon from Texas, Sebastian Antonio from California, Cecil Denton from Alabama, Melody Oliphant from Texas, Jonah Lee Watkins from Wyoming, Tracy Jones from Texas, Kristen Burns from Arkansas, Bailey Yates from Arkansas, Patricia Esquera from California, Joe Stickler from Arkansas, Vicky Kuhn from North Carolina, Rick Hutchins from North Carolina, Natalie Byerly from North Carolina, Haley's Hosp from Michigan, Deanna Kaufman from Tennessee, Sharon Tatum from Virginia, Daryl Hardy from California, Anna Poulin from Quebec, Dionisio Budahan from British Columbia, Judy Lynn from Alberta, Arnaud Desarger from Quebec, Megan Roth from Alberta, Leah Shilton from British Columbia, Marilyn Pratchler from Saskatchewan, and Carly Whitmack from Alberta. Congratulations to our new senior team leads. Awesome job. New supervisors. Julie Leithoff from Nebraska, Chelsea Trawick from Texas, Henry Alexander Uritia from California, Brian Smith from Iowa, Rebecca Shane from Texas, Leah Vick from Arkansas, Mary Kwan from California, John Klaus from Arkansas, Janice Gordon from South Carolina, Linda Taylor from Texas, Christopher Powell from Illinois, Nathan Combs from Mississippi, John Merritt from Wyoming, and Teresa Hammond from Alberta. And from Canada, Janine Shalka from Alberta, Rosemary Reinhard from British Columbia, Paula Trindade from Quebec, and Michelle Hagstrom from Alberta. Produced supervisors. Congratulations. Yay. All right, next up. New senior supervisors. Sarah Stewart from South Dakota, Bev Vance from Colorado, Craig Stadfeld from South Dakota, Kathy Cornett from Michigan, Laura Rogers from Louisiana, Shanna Murphy from Nebraska, Tammy Calderon from Kansas, Gary Duplantis from Arkansas, Mark Havens from Texas, had him on the call last week on A-Team, Francisco Baltazar from California, Elizabeth Wilson from Texas, Janet Ward from Florida, Lamont Khan from Tennessee, Kaifan Zhao from New York, Karen Pelker from Illinois, Kara Morvant from Louisiana, Linda Faulkner from Arkansas, Blaine Harper from Texas, Donna Box from Mississippi, Charles Morris from New Jersey, Elena Fitzgerald from Louisiana, and Camileo Presley from Alabama. From Canada, Lisa Reinbolt from British Columbia. Our new senior supervisors, congratulations. Yay. New managers. Let's hear it for Roberta Perkins from Colorado and Soon Young Lee from Ontario, new managers. Congratulations this week. Awesome. New senior manager, Deb Fior from British Columbia. Congratulations, Deb. You get a solo shot on the screen. Congratulations, new senior supervisor. New director. Now, director, I've always said, is like the leaders in action. It's the first step where you really start to look and say, okay, is my secondary income, my side gig, is it large enough to replace my income yet? This is where it really, really takes gets real, so to speak. So Karen Williams from Alabama, Daryl Sharp from Ohio. Congratulations, new directors. Awesome. Well done. New senior directors. Carol Thomas from Oregon, Sandra Clark from California, and Maureen Wasdal from Alberta. Congratulations, new senior directors. Getting real. That's awesome. New vice president. Deborah Beard from Louisiana, Craig Tomanini from Colorado, and Josephine L. LaCuesta from California. Craig, way to go. All the days of, am I there yet? Am I there yet? Am I there yet? And you're there. Way to go, my friend. Awesome. So, new officer this week. And remember, this is not this week currently. This was the previous week. So, Gracie Turner from Florida, new officer. That's awesome. Getting substantial now. Really, the income is starting to be real. And this is really the opportunity where you can start thinking seriously about full-time, and if you're full-time now, about this being the primary income, which is really cool. So congratulations. And Jack and Lily Liu from California, two of my favorite people, them and their beautiful daughter. Congratulations. This is fantastic. Senior officer, well deserved. Jack and Lily, way to go. Now, as I promised at the beginning of the call, and make sure to leave her plenty of time, our own Chief Product Officer, don't need to introduce her. Everybody knows and loves Deana. One of my favorite people to work with. Please welcome Deana Latson.
Hey, thanks, Rick.
Absolutely.
And hi, everybody. It was so fun seeing everybody come on the call. And yeah, I invited myself on the call today, totally, because I have this feeling that this product is slightly underappreciated. So thinking that it's underappreciated, I wanted to jump on and take about 15 or 20 minutes to talk about why everybody should be talking about this product. I mean, I've literally gotten my son's school, the school district on the product. Like, this is something that is really relevant right now in the current time. So let me do a little background about why I think it's so relevant and so important. For first of all, many people, the word toxic, right, or toxin or hazardous, it conjures up images of like factories and smokestacks and deadly poisons being poured into lakes or rivers or streams. But the sad truth is many household products contain the same exact chemicals that large industries use. And a surprising number of the most harmful toxins ever created are found right under our own sinks, in our very kitchens, in our very bathrooms, our garages. They may be flammable, poisonous, will burn the skin, the eyes, react violently with other chemicals, and cause a whole heap of other problems. And a large part of my career was helping people. I used to have a talk called Rub-a-Dub-Dub, is there cancer in your tub? And it was all about chemicals in your home and what you can do to create a home environment that supports a healthy living. Because, hey, you can take all the Noni products, all the ARIIX products, all the Limu products, and you can feel great on the inside. But if you have a toxic home environment, that's going to wreak havoc on your immune system. And even our own EPA says indoor air pollution is 70% more toxic than outdoor air pollution. And that is because we don't have the sun, wind, or the rain to break down a lot of the chemicals that we just haphazardly, spray around our house. So I am always talking about this. Just yesterday, I took my child to the chiropractor and I saw a bottle of Lysol. I can't help myself. And I'm like, do you know what's in that? I really thought that as a chiropractor, you had some more awareness on what you were trying to clean your environment with. But everyone is so concerned with COVID that they think that they have to use these harsh, dangerous chemicals, and they're over sterilizing, over cleaning, and actually causing harm to their respiratory system and their immune system, because your skin is not a barrier, it is a carrier. So I want you to know that there are chemicals likely hiding in your home. So how can you make your house a healthy place? And I'm not here to like try to scare you. I don't like living in fear, but as we get information, we can be empowered, you know, because the more information we have, the healthier we can create a home for our children and even our pets. And I will let you know that our pets and our children are more susceptible pound to pound to the chemicals we clean our homes are than even we are. And just because it's sold at Target, Walmart, or in any store that you choose to shop at does not mean it is safe for you, because you have to know that there are a lot of chemicals out there. And who reads the back of these labels that says you must wear PPE equipment? Look at your containers. What is PPE equipment? That is gloves and respiratory masks. So a lot of your very large household brands that so many people just spray around in their house every day are supposed to be rinsed, and you're supposed to wear PPE equipment to safely utilize those chemicals in your home. And so I will tell you that it is a real issue. And as household chemicals pose a significant threat to the health and safety of families. And I want you to know, particular children, because within 26 seconds of exposure to chemicals, such as cleaning products, traces of those chemicals can be found in every organ of the body, because inhalation is a perfect path through the lungs, into the blood, into the body. And when you look at the Children's Health Environmental Coalition, there has been really good medical and scientific studies that show that chronic exposure to low levels of synthetic chemicals and toxins found in indoor air is linked to all types of health concerns, and not limited to allergies and asthma and autoimmune and Alzheimer's and ADD. It goes on and on and on. So we should all be talking about this all the time. Why should we be talking about it? Because it has a special rating. First thing I want you to understand is the EPA categorized disinfectants into 3 different levels. There's hospital grade, general disinfectant, and limited disinfectant. So I want you to know the great thing about this is it is approved by the EPA as a hospital grade disinfectant, which means it is proven to kill virus and bacteria very effectively, right? That's a great thing. I also want you to know that the EPA has another 4 categories, and there are 4 categories of safety levels. Level 1, high toxicity. Warning label has to be shown. Literally, it says danger, crossbones, has skull, like danger. And I bet you some of you have those products in your house right now. Level 2, moderate toxicity. Warning labels got to be shown. Level 3, light toxicity. Warning label must be shown. And then level 4 is non-toxic. Warning label is not required. That is what we are. Check, check, right? So we're check for the hospital grade. We're check for level 4 EPA category of safetiness. And so this is really great, because here's a product that kills up to 99.999% of viruses and bacteria in 60 seconds. And it is truly a one-step solution for cleaning, disinfecting, deodorizing your home to keep your family safe. And I want you to know that the NSF International also gives safety ratings, and Home Detox abides by the USDA product approval for use in commercial and residential kitchens to control bacteria, virus, and mold. Here's the important part: without the need to wash or rinse. No rinse required. That is really what makes the product so unique. It has the ability to work on like E. coli and SARS and H1N1 viruses and staph and coronavirus and hepatitis in a no rinse solution. And so we have something just so powerful because of the EPA safety level rating, because it works on virus and bacteria, which is really a hot topic of the day. And it also is safe for you and the people you love in your home. And the last thing I want to touch on really quickly is how unique it is that it works on all surfaces. So it is very difficult to have a sanitizer or a disinfectant that works on hard, soft, and porous surfaces. So it is the type of product where you can use in your bathroom, you can use on your shoes, you can use on your cell phone, you can use in your air filters, you can use in your refrigerator, on the toys, on your cleaning tools. You know, you can use in your car seats, on your kitchen utensils, on your door handles. All these areas that are soft, hard, and porous can utilize the cleaner because it works across all surfaces. The gentleman who developed the formula developed it because he wanted to do something unique in the industry, but also because his kids had allergies. So he needed something that was safe in his home when he had children who already had upper respiratory issues. So I want you to remember this really important thing. It's one product that offers 7 solutions. It disinfects as it cleans. It kills mold and mildew. It eliminates odors. You want to do a fun test? Go get an onion, cut it in half, and then spray this on the onion. And then have someone smell it before you cut it in half, right? They want to cry. Spray it on the onion, have them smell it again, and the smell's gone. It gets rid of allergens. It's a soft surface sanitizer. And it's got food contact surface sanitizing with no rinse required. And it is also an HVAC air and duct approved cleaner. Who knows what's living in your air duct, right? But this is a product that you can get like a sprayer, an atomizer, and you can put it into your air duct system to help deal with mold or allergens in the house. And so, and I will tell you, I love our slogan on this, where nothing means everything. Because we're out to, you know, we're out to provide solution for 360 degrees of health. And that means bringing awareness that so many homes today have very dangerous chemicals in them. And we have a solution that works really well. So what I would like to do is I'd like to hear actually from a couple of you who have used the products and you've seen some good results. So is there someone on here that would like to share their experience with the Purity Home Detox?
Just raise your hand if you know how to raise your hand, and then I can
So
unmute
I see
you.
Eva Marie. So I see her first. Okay, unmute yourself.
She can't. I have to.
Okay, go ahead, unmute her. Let's hear your experience with the product. Did you get her?
Hold on. I can unmute Amy.
Okay, let's start with Amy.
Okay.
And, oh, there we go. Hi. Yeah.
Hi. I live in an RV and travel, and I travel with 3 boys. So if any of you know what traveling with 3 boys is like in an RV, it's pretty messy. I use it on everything: my walls, my floors, my toilets, my sink, my counters, everywhere.
And
there's
you
not
know
one
what?
thing I don't use it on.
And you know what about that's what it was designed for. And you're creating a situation in your home with your family that is so much safer than everyone else's homes, because you're utilizing the product in the way it was made to be used. And it is a disinfectant, it is a sanitizer, it is a cleaner. And congratulations and thanks for sharing. I'm sure it takes away some of that stinky boy smell. I have boys as well. All right, I want to hear from somebody else. Rick, you go ahead and unmute whoever you
I'm
like.
working on it. Who do you want to? How's about
I don't care. You choose.
Okay, I'm going to say Elizabeth. Sorry. So Nancy Negus. Nigas. Sorry, Nancy. I knew that. How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
Well, I love this product and I use it for lots and lots of things, including, I mean, my first test when I got it was to clean my bathroom, and it did everything from mirrors to toilets to sinks. And the major thing for me was I had a long-standing mold problem in my shower, and it's gone. It's gone, and I'm really, really excited about that. But the thing that gets the most use is every day when I bring in my mail, I spray my mail down with the detox so that I don't have to worry about who's been touching it or touching my mailbox, etc. And that really makes me feel confident. Haven't had a problem yet. Thank you.
You know,
Cool.
That's great. And thank you for sharing. And I will tell you, this is one of my favorite things to talk about right now. And because it works so great. And I don't know if you've ever tried other products on mold and mildew, but they are so dangerous.
Yeah,
and they're so toxic, and you can actually do some permanent damage to your upper respiratory system if you breathe any of those in. So I just want you to know, like, it has such a positive benefit for those of you who are used to using pretty toxic chemicals in your bathroom. Okay, I really want to hear, and thank you so much, Nancy, for sharing. I want to hear from Valerie. She's got a great chicken story. I want to hear this great chicken story.
Hi there. Can you hear me? Hi. So I had to pull over because I have to tell you the story. During COVID, we decided to get chickens because, chickens are, fresh eggs, right? One of them turned out to be a rooster, so we had to take it out and then get a new one. And the new one had to live in my daughter's bedroom because you can't put chickens together at the same size. So we've been raising this chicken in the house, and she has carpet in her bedroom, and her bedroom was smelling so horrible. This chicken in a box in her room, and we sprayed that sprayer, and it got rid of the chicken smell, and it disinfected the carpet, and it was just absolutely phenomenal. It got the chicken smell out. And so, yes, my daughter's room no longer smells like a chicken coop.
We probably all appreciate that. You the most.
Yes.
So nice to have a chicken. And Valerie, it's great seeing you, and thank you for sharing. And you know what? You shared something that's the truth. That is a powerful deodorizer.
Absolutely.
It really is. I want to tell you one known side effect that is not so great. It can discolor darker cotton clothing. So you have to know that. You should do a color fast test on the inside of any type of darker clothing if you want to take odors away from certain kind of furniture, clothing, carpet, or that sort of a thing, because it can kind of bleed. It can take out some of the color. So know that. But Valerie said it perfect. It is a great deodorizer, and it works in ways that is just so powerful. And most of the deodorizers on the market are literally just covering up smells with toxic chemicals you should never bring in your home. So I want to end with this before I bring over Steve Swartz. I want to remind you something. And remember, I said that there's 4 categories, and we're in category 4, which is the lowest for the EPA on no rinse required, no personal protection devices needed. I want you really to understand what danger, warning, and caution mean on the products you have currently living under your sink or in your garage. If a label has the word danger, you must be extremely careful. 1 teaspoon is fatal if swallowed, inhaled, or absorbed through the skin by an adult 180-pound man. That is how they do the rating. If it's used the wrong way, you could get very sick, be hurt for a long time, go blind, or even die. And danger is also used on products that could explode if they get hot. Warning is less strong with danger, but it still means that you could get really sick, become seriously hurt. A teaspoon to an ounce may be fatal or harmful if swallowed, inhaled, or absorbed through the skin by an adult 180-pound male. Warning is also used to identify products that can easily catch on fire. The 3rd level, caution, shows the product can hurt you, but is less harmful than the other products with danger or warning. An ounce to a pint may be fatal or harmful if swallowed, inhaled, or absorbed by the skin by a 180-pound man. And caution is used on products that could bother your skin, make you sick. If you breathed in the fumes, could really hurt you if it got in your eyes. So I want to leave you with this, which is super all scary, awful information. However, these amounts are fatal to an 180-pound man. What effect do all conventional petro-derived cleaning products have on a child or a small woman? So I really want you to look at your products. And if you see danger, if you see warning, if you see caution, this is a conversation you can have with people you love, with your neighbors, with people who are concerned with coronavirus, and over sanitizing, over disinfecting, creating an environment that's actually harmful for their health. When I was talking to the chemist on the phone just last week, he said, here's a problem that's happening. People are over disinfecting and they're causing more problems. And he goes, we're causing bigger problems from over disinfecting with harmful chemicals. You have a 7-in-1 solution. And now that Rick has extended this special, hallelujah, amen, thank you, Rick, I wanted to reignite all of your passion. And I want you to feel my passion about creating a healthy home. Because I don't want you to spend $100 a month on great nutrition and then be damaging yourself with the chemicals in your home. That is not the way we need to be going through life. We're a community of people who love and care about each other and who want to see each other succeed and have the best life possible. That means a healthy, happy home. And you have the answer. So go out and talk to the people you love because you have a solution. And even if they never wanted to be in the business, this is my favorite thing to talk about right now because it's such a topic, a hot topic. And people are spraying a bunch of crappy stuff from Lysol and Clorox all over their homes. So I really want to, Rick, make the transition into our next speaker, if we can do that. Okay, so thank you everybody for listening. Thank you for listening to all of that. And I wanted to introduce this next speaker who happens to be a guy I've known for a long time since we started ARIIX, one of my very favorite people, wicked funny, and a really amazing networker and an incredible businessman. And he's at the top of his game as one of the biggest income earners in the company. And there's a lot of other like not so nice things I could say because I know him personally, but I will leave all that off the table. I'm just kidding. That was just a joke. He's really phenomenal. So I'm going to turn it over to Steve Swartz, and I'm going to ask you one question before you say anything, Steve. Tell me that you were using your Purity Home Detox.
Yeah, I'm going to spray away those last comments.
I adore you.
Wait a minute, all that depressing crap you were saying, I was a little distracted. What are you saying about our product? Because I got, I'm simple.
Our product is this.
I understand that, but you're saying all
everything
those warning labels, that's what everybody else says.
Everything out there is potentially killing you, and ours is not, and works as good, if not better.
See, guys, keep it simple. Very good, very good. So
I'm turning it over to you. You're fantastic. I'm actually leaving. I'm not going to listen to you because I got to go pick my kid up. But you are in good hands with Mr. Swartz.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, everybody. Hey, Rick.
Hey, Steve.
Look at you. I like your new area. I know you've been there for a little bit. I've been to where you're at. I went and checked it out. And
you see the American flag behind me?
American flag. I'm looking
right out the window.
Oh, right out the window there. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, just to keep with the theme, and we'll get a couple of minutes. I know I don't want to keep you guys on here that too long, but it's pretty interesting. The topic of today was home detox because should I tell a little story, Rick? Should I just tell a little story? Maybe people want to know.
Yeah, please. Whatever's on your mind, Steve, take it away.
Yeah, this is hilarious, okay? Because, geez, 10 years ago, 11 years ago, before ARIIX started, I had moved to Florida to live near Tim Sales. For some reason, I moved all the way to Clearwater Beach, Florida. Tim was like, why don't you just move here? I was like, okay. So we moved all the way over there, and I lived next to Tim. Took a couple of years of working with Tim. We were working out together, became friends. He and I were not in the same business. I was in a company that starts with a U and sounds like a sauna. And so I was in that company, and Tim was a consultant, blah, blah, blah. And we thought of some new ideas that maybe that company could do to create more excitement. They weren't as smart as New Age RX and creating, you know, like bringing in these companies and things like that. They were pretty set in their ways, but they needed a punch in the arm, more like a punch in the head. And so to get things going, right? And to just change things, right? Because things have been the same story for so long, and we know how that plays out. It gets a little bit old. And so we thought maybe we could create a situation where we could actually create a new story for, let me just do something here. Whoops, let me see here, sorry. We could do something and create a new idea. And so Tim comes over, and so it was more like this, okay? It was more like this. Now, I cut a piece of onion. So this is, check it out. So I go over to Tim's, hey, come over to my house. I'm like, okay. So I go over to Tim's house. He lived like a mile away from him. Now what he did is he sprayed something in my hand. And I was like, he's like, smell this. And I was like, wow. It was ammonia, right? I was like, oh my gosh. Now, so this is an onion, right? Can you see this, Rick? I just cut a little onion. And by the way, it's been sitting here, and I'm smelling, I feel like I want to have hot dogs at the football game. You know, it's like, I can smell the onions. And so anyways, it smells terrible, okay? Ugh. Now I know Deana says, she's trying to do disclaimers and don't touch the product and all this. Yeah, whatever, okay? So I go like this, he goes like this, he sprays ammonia. I was like, oh my gosh. Then he sprays this stuff in my hand. It was like a little clear bottle. And he goes, I go, where's the smell? There's no onion smell now, it's gone. So I was like, what the hell is that? And he's like, I know. And so then that led to me being at USANA on their council, and we basically did the same thing to Mark about 5 months later, Mark Wilson, and he's like, holy smokes, we got to show this. We showed it to the company, and we were going to create a whole new division for that company. It's actually ended up being the catalyst that started ARIIX. Because from there, things went into motion. That company eventually said they didn't want to do anything, whatever. And many other things happened. And about a year and a half later, we started ARIIX. Now, we didn't start with that product because there were some other situations that had happened with the way ARIIX started, and they needed to start with some nutrition. And so this product was sitting out there, and we always knew about it. And everybody used it. Fred eats Skittles, but guess what product he'll take? He'll use this. And what was crazy is when we were testing this product out, the guy, the original guy, I went to the place where he made it, and I started thinking, and what we did is we actually took electrostatic sprayers. Think of like the Ghostbusters, right? You have this sprayer thing, you put a backpack on, and you would put this stuff in the back of it. And you would basically we'd go into smelly, like black mold, nasty Florida houses, right? Like, you know, think of a house that's not brand new in Florida with the heat and all of that. And they would get black mold on the walls and different stuff like this. And so the guy had tested that this stuff, they spray this with against black mold. I don't know if you live in California, live some different places, you might not know it's just nasty stuff. And they would prove that it would not grow back within over a year once you sprayed it. And so that's what you heard the young lady talking about, her shower with mold. And so this product was so amazing. And this guy was using it to clean boats and different things like that. He just wasn't a marketer, right? He wasn't a very good marketer. And that's where we come into this business. This is where we come in right now, because sure, we are getting our transformations, we're getting our stories, but you always have to look for ways that you can get an in with somebody, right? You may talk to someone about nutrition and they may be like, oh, right? They may be like, oh, okay, vitamins, right? You know what happens. You can be like, no way, it never happens to me. Yeah, it does. It totally does. Matter of fact, you might be missing the husband that you're talking to the wife about loosen, right? You may be talking to, but then the husband's over there like, and he's out in the garage cleaning his crap, right? And so remember, I was in the military, I was in the Army 7 years, right? And so you might be missing that person. And so this product here, you just take lug head over there and you spray, you put a little onion on his hand and you go, dude, what is that, right? And they will be in and they'll buy that product. It's so funny. I don't think I've sold a retail, like when somebody wrote me a check for like money, like $35 or whatever the hell it was. I didn't even, literally yesterday for this product from the chiropractor. Because I go to a different chiropractor than Deana. She doesn't know how to close people apparently. So I went to my chiropractor. I actually gave them, because I'm pretty cool with them. They're pretty cool with me. I've gotten to build a relationship with them. And I gave them a bottle of this. Now that's not the best marketing thing in the world, but they called me and said, hey, we want to buy some more of that. I thought, well, you never bought it in the first place. I gave it to you. So I was messing with them and because that's the way I do it. And so I took it over and they bought it for 30, I don't know, I didn't make a big markup, but I just said, hey, it's about this much money. And they gave me a check. I'm like, oh my God, I got a check. What do I do with a check? And so my point is people want this. And when I talk to them about what it does, it's a demonstratable product. That's why it works, okay? So think of ways to make it happen versus a one-trick pony, right? We have this product now, probiotics. So many people are out there like with, you know, I get these ads on Instagram for swollen colon. I mean, it's a joke, but it's not a joke because so many people are like have indigestion, have you know, because people eat so healthy these days, or people eat freaking Taco Bell. Come on. So like you can do things with people with this product and you start to experience it yourself. You probably can't explain to people, like everyone's gonna have a different reaction and there are no reactions that we really wanna know the details about. But yeah, you don't want the details. But the details are internal and you keep those to yourself, but people will experience it. But with Home Detox, we literally would go into these houses and spray them with this sprayer. Now the electrostatic sprayer, which we don't have that, we're not doing that. Who knows what could happen in the future. But like if I sprayed this bottle, can you see me, Rick? Is it good? Can you see me okay? If I sprayed this bottle with something, or let's do it this way. If I sprayed my water bottle with this, it's just gonna cover this. Does that make sense? Like, just like think about spraying a basketball. If I sprayed a basketball, the back of the basketball doesn't get sprayed. Does that make sense, Rick? Right? Right? Now, with the electrostatic sprayer, what it would do is it would ionize it and make it into like a powder, like not a powder, but a mist, and it would spray over the whole basketball. And so that's what we were doing in houses, and we were doing it in the house. This is way back. This is way back, guys. We're not doing that here, but I'm just telling you how it would work. And we would go in there and change the smell of a place. And that was really the seller. All the other things that it does, the fact that it kills H1N1, it kills the coronavirus family. You can't say COVID-19. Don't even say that, right? But it does say that on the back of the label. You can have someone read what it kills. Don't be stupid and make crap up. Just basically read it back here. I can't read this because it's like microscopic, but I've read it before, okay? And so on there, it tells you, and this is where it keeps you safe, okay? Yeah, no kidding, Rick. I can put them on, but you know, then I look too smart, all right? So, but it talks about all the things that it does, okay? And so think about that. What are the uses that you could do? And if I was you, I talked to the company about making little bottles and stuff, but like, forget it. Go over to Walmart, go to like the travel section, go get little blue bottles of something, get a little clear bottle of something. So the blue bottle could be ammonia. I mean, right? And the clear bottle could be, and then you just pour this in the clear bottle. And then you take that, and that's a little demo for you. And just go to like people and go, boom, check this out. You can spray a surface if you want to. It doesn't hurt your hand. Now, if you spray your hands every day with it, it's not something you want to be doing. Okay, but spray something with the ammonia and then spray this and you won't smell the ammonia. And people will be like, wow, okay. And so like Deana said, watch like the darker clothing things, but like for a couch, like normal situations, if you have like dog smells, if something, we even did it with like cigarette smoke from cars. Like I remember I got a car, they gave me the like Infinity back in the day when I had an Infinity when I wasn't as cool. They basically had, I got like the loaner car. And so, you know, and you're in Florida, I guess everybody smokes. I don't know. They're from New York. I have no idea. Everyone lives in Florida. It's from New York and New Jersey, apparently. That's what I experienced. I don't know. So basically, I'm just joking, New York, New Jersey, chill out, okay? And so my car was, I was like, dude, this thing stinks so bad. So I went home and I just sprayed the whole car. I couldn't get into where the glue was because that's really where the smoke was, but pretty much like a 90% change in the way the car smelled.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 100 like that. And so you think about people that are into cars and you start helping them fix their smell, like the smell, old smelling cars, everything like that. Anything that, if somebody threw up on a carpet and you're like, my gosh, I can't get this out, this stuff will work. You just have to penetrate to the surface of where you have to get to the location of it with the product. Okay, so that thing's a game changer. And what happened was we got all excited about it back in, I think it was May, or maybe a little bit earlier before that. We got all excited about it, but we didn't have enough from around the world because we were just like last seconds, and we sold out of this stuff in hours. And then we kind of didn't, and because it is a demonstratable, right? Because it is demonstratable, everybody's been at their house, they haven't been demonstrating things to people. And so that's why this thing hasn't hit like it can. And like, I'm telling you, everybody, I didn't know we were coming on to talk about this, but like when I heard a little bit, I was like, my gosh, I'm gonna grab my bottle, because this product is probably one of the most amazing products in the entire array of new age RX, easily. There's nothing like it. And so think of ways that you could make it happen. People like in chiropractic offices are all worried about everyone coming in and they have to be clean. And like because I asked the doc, I was like, what are you putting? Like you're spraying. What am I putting my face in? Lysol? I mean, if I sprayed my face with Lysol, nobody here would want to do that, right? But we're like, oh, I sprayed it and then it's gone now and I put my face in it. Now you're still putting your face in it, right? So just think like this, and always be in your business thinking of ways to make it happen. And that way you'll find new ways, new avenues, new ways to talk to prospects. Say, you know what? I don't know about this, but you got to check this one product out. And if you can demonstrate it with people, it's going to go like on fire. Absolutely. And so with that, in this time, I will just tell you that that's what's so amazing is that we brought that product out. And I think everybody here, we have 150 people on. Everybody should have at least 2 bottles sold in the next week. And let's do it, because you absolutely want this product. Everyone cleans their homes, but you're doing it with toxic stuff. Just because it's toxic doesn't mean it's good. This is non-toxic, and when you read what the label, what it does, nothing touches that. So with that, Rick, I want to turn it back to you, and look forward to seeing you guys. I think we should do it October 24th, Rick, personally, but whatever, I'm gonna be a little busy. But the online event, that thing with the text, with what they're talking about, I experienced that in Europe and was absolutely blown away by it. The event with the what are you gonna call it, Rick? The red carpet event?
Yeah, the RX Success, I think, or something like that. I'm sorry, I took the slide away.
No worries, but that event I watched it in Europe and it was pretty darn impressive.
It's an event too.
It was very well done. So we're going to bring that to you guys, and all the rank advancements we're seeing here, I'm excited about it. I mean, I'm seeing the USA go like this, and I've been in RX since the beginning. So we have different times with RX, and as we've evolved, but now a whole new group of leaders, which is all of you on here, are really taking off, and it's exciting to see it. Fantastic. So Rick, I'll turn it back to you, and I appreciate everybody. Thanks so much.
Yeah, Steve, thank you for being on, and thanks for willing to spend time with us. And you never know what you're going to get when you ask Steve to come on, and thank you for sharing that tonight, because I love it. And Deana, I know she's not on here, but we all appreciate Deana and for what she brings. And congratulations again to all the title advancements. That's exciting. I mean, I love to see that, and it's one of my favorite things to do every week. And Anthony, for always being willing to be my co-host and monitor the call and everything. It's without even asking. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. But I always end this call with a quote, and this is a Ronald Reagan quote in honor of California, Steve, just for you. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. How appropriate is that for this industry? So with that, I'll stop the recording, unmute the